What do you think about? I guess we'll move on to the next point. So, what do you think about India's possibilities about opening the batting or the openers? There's a couple of options.
It's a bit obviously. I think Mike Agarwal is a given.
Yep.
He'll open.
Mhm.
I guess the question is who's going to bat alongside him.
Mhm.
So
Quite a few.
I guess they have a few options.
Mhm.
You know, we've seen them go with KL Rahul. I guess they got Prithvi Shaw in the squad. You know,
Rohit Sharma,
Rohit Sharma.
Shubnam Gill.
You know, yeah, Shubman Gill. But then I guess a couple of things is like, you know, obviously I'm pretty sure Rohit Sharma will be playing in the
Mhm.
test. You know, in the test coming up. But I guess the thing is, like, where will he bat? Like, where did he bat last time he played?
I think he'll
the
be
test?
opening. Yeah.
He'll be opening?
That's where he's got all these runs. I think if he's fit, I mean, if we be honest, out of those four, Shubnam Gill's out of the race. He's not going to get a game.
Well,
Very
Shubman Gill's not
unlikely.
going to get a
Yeah.
race.
No.
Prithvi
KL Rahul's
Shaw,
out of the race as well, I think. Because he's
Yeah.
a limited overs player more often than not.
I mean, he might still be playing,
Maybe.
but not
Yeah.
as an opener.
Yeah.
I don't think.
I mean, we'll talk more about the full 11s
Yeah.
a bit later, but yeah. I'm not sure. I don't think he'll be opening because he hasn't had
No,
good
I
record.
don't
He's
think
not good
so.
against that moving ball.
Yeah.
Prithvi Shaw's okay, but he's pretty loose when the ball's moving.
I don't think he's...
Against a good attack. Yeah.
I don't think his technique is tight enough yet
No.
for test level.
But he's still very young.
He's still quite young, and he's still he's a very talented player.
Yeah.
That's for sure. You know, he's an attacking player, which is good. You know, he looks to score his runs and everything.
Yeah.
But I feel like against good sustaining bowling, his technique's probably not quite. Like, he looks a little bit loose in areas.
Mhm.
He pushes very hard at certain zones.
Yeah.
I'm sure in time he will obviously keep improving. He's still quite young.
Yeah.
But I think at this stage, I think against a pretty strong Australian bowling lineup,
Mm.
I think he will struggle.
Mm.
Just by seeing how, you know, how his technique and how his setup is, I think
Yeah.
he will struggle against a moving ball or even with the extra bounce. I mean, I was watching the tour game, and to be honest, he faced 2 overs of Patterson. I don't know how much effort Patterson is going. He's probably going almost flat out.
Yeah.
But he did not look that comfortable at all.
Mm.
You know, he did not look comfortable against the bounce. He wasn't getting into the best positions. And yeah, I mean, obviously his conditions are a bit fine to him. You know, you didn't get this bounce back in India.
Mm.
And he struggled and he got out. And I know it's just one innings, but it just confirmed what I thought, that he would struggle a bit in these conditions. But he is talented, and I'm sure, you know, you never know, in a year's time he could be definitely suited to play, you know, top quality bowling lineups. But I think at this stage maybe not so much.
Yeah.
I think he needs a bit more time. But it's great that he's in the tour. He'll learn a bucket load touring Australia, I think. Yeah, and even watching how the best go about their business, like Virat Kohli, etc. So, yeah.
Yeah.